Oh, it's warm. Oh, warm furnace. Oh, it's warm.
Get in.
Get in, Shankman.
Oh, I can get back up.
Oh, there's a broom.
Oh, thank God I got my broom.
Can you burn the broom? Oh, burn the broom. It's a light source. Yes. It's a heavy source. It's not working. Game developers.
One punch.
Disappointment.
Oh, come on, pick it up.
I have some real reservations about going into this mansion. Why are we here?
What?
Can we get out?
I don't. My name's Daniel. I can't remember what.
This brat could so easily, like, fashion a battering ram out of all these objects and get out from one of those windows. And instead he's
I
just
could
like...
just open this door instead of, like, throwing things at it.
Fool.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Are we following a trail?
Uh-oh. Oh, God. I don't want...
The music. Okay. Hey, where's the lantern?
My hat.
My hand. I'm Dr. Sanchez.
The lantern drains oil when it's turned on. To add more oil to that and done. Can I just use my lantern?
Oh, you've got a heart and a brain.
Okay.
9th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink.
Well, then don't drink it.
Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why.
Voice
I
acting's
know
pretty
this.
shitty.
I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength.
It's not that
in the
bad.
fact there is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right.
I've heard way worse voice
God
acting like
willing,
that.
the name
Than that.
You know what's a really annoying-
bitter anger in you.
What
If
I
not,
perceive
this
to
will
be
sound
like a
horrible.
hipster kind of thing.
Go
Okay.
to
Red
the inner
denim?
sanctum,
Red
find
denim. They make
Alexander
red denim?
and kill him.
Yeah.
His
The thing
body
is, me
old
and my
weak.
father were at the Tim Minchin.
Yours.
Oh no!
Strong.
You went to the right place to see
People
hipsters,
know
David. Come on, I mean,
What?
I don't mind Tim
One
Minchin. I haven't got a problem with him like
last
everybody else in this house, but
A
Yeah, I
shadow is
Sorry,
following you.
just for a second.
It's a living.
We're ignoring this completely. Fuck the story.
can we
I
skip
have
it?
tried everything, and there is no.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So thanks for shutting up.
Why does everyone in this house hate Tim Minchin?
I don't know. I mean, I don't like hate him,
What?
but
Everyone just seems to be like,
I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent. I don't mind.
It
But
doesn't
they,
seem that funny. But
they
like,
actually don't like him
why?
actively. I don't know. I think some of his comedy's pretty funny. Although whenever I've seen him on TV shows, he's kind of annoying. But I don't know. Fuck, you know.
I thought it was hilarious.
Anyway,
but,
yeah. As I was going to say, man, you went to the right place to find hipsters.
Man, who put the broom in the fire? Anyway, we're at the Tim Minchin concert.
Yeah.
And so we got there about 2 hours before he came on. Because,
Yeah.
you know, there's like before acts. there was this,
We're ready.
oh, what's this?
Oh.
Oh, I can just like take it out,
You lift it with one hand. I'm impressed.
but I can't open it.
So no, Jack Sparrow. We want to get a box. We can't.
Anyway, so yeah, we were just sitting there, and then about an hour before Tim Minchin comes on, maybe an hour and a half, this hipster guy comes along. He's got this hat, and he's got this like kind of vest thing, and he's got red denim pants.
Was he a spectator or a support act?
He was a spectator.
Oh, okay. Ugh.
So anyway, he kind of sits near us.
Oh no.
He sits behind this other couple who had like little deck chairs, little lawn chairs, which was allowed, like most people had. I had no problem with the chairs. And then about 10-15 minutes later, he asks the people in front of him if they can move behind him because he wants like space for his friends or something. Because he's got friends coming later.
Invisible
so he
friends.
wanted like a big, yeah, he wanted big space.
But they lost their tickets because they were irresponsible.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Fuck off. They didn't move house. And so yeah, so then about 20 minutes before Tim Minchin comes, about an hour before Tim Minchin comes on, this other couple kind of walks like kind of in front of us because there's a big space there
Yeah.
where this guy's sitting there and he's got his esky about 2 meters in front of him, just kind of like taking up all this grass space. And then there's some space in front of us as well, which I guess he was kind of squatting as well.
Yeah.
And there was another couple that went past before, and he was like, "Oh no, there's people sitting here," and they were just like, "Oh okay." And then this other couple comes along, and he's like, "Oh no, you can't sit there. There's people sitting here."
So he just kept on doing that.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Is there?" And then Rolf goes, "I don't think there is." And he's like, "No, I got friends coming." It's like, "No, I don't think you do. I think these people are here now." And he's just, "But I've got friends coming. I'm saving in the spot. Well, they can fucking sit where they want to sit." And then
Go Rolf.
they're just like kind of, and then the hipster guy's just sitting there going, "Oh god, fucking."
God.
As much as a hipster can do.
He's probably pissy because his iPod ran out of batteries.
Stop. Look, there's nothing wrong with iPods, Scotty.
I think there's nothing wrong with them. There's something wrong with people who have them.
There's nothing wrong with people who have iPods, Scotty.
I know.
Am I going back
If you want to see hipsters, go on the Apple site and watch the
any...
the GarageBand videos that show you how to use it, because they have these wankers who live in like this loft space, and they're like, with GarageBand, you can make yourself sound like a real rock band. And then they start playing this really generic.
And then there's a black guy there, because...
No, it's a black girl. She's the token.
Oh, okay. So anyway... Yeah, and then eventually his friends come like 20 minutes before the show starts. It's like, no, you can't just save like a whole big space like that. And then they squish into this tiny space and they're like pushing us over a little bit.
Was the show
Am I missing something? Oh, the show was fine. Yeah, it was excellent.
That was it.
Whoa, why is everything blue? Scotty, I think I'm missing something. You have to help me.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, let's just approach this from a rational, calm point of view. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be able to play this by myself. Can I bring the candle? Gaston!
Get ready to have a chorus.
Do 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 do. Okay, there's nothing there. Still scary.
Oh,
Flip the table
the
over.
desk. Get in. We can get into the desk.
Get into the fridge.
Okay, hang on. Have we gone everywhere? Because usually that's the point where I get stuck.
And everywhere.
Oh, there's a whole middle bit in that song I forgot.
Well, you didn't. That was the only bit of the song you played. Of course you can. Well, I'm kind of getting less scared because I know that nothing scripted is going to happen in this small space that I've already been through 10 times. Because I can't go through here. Come on, budge. This is really stupid.
Okay, we're actually stuck in the game.
No, hang on. No,
You know,
okay.
we should have listened to that speech that guy made before when we were talking about Tim Minchin.
I don't think it actually.
Oh, we don't have to read it. Daniel's note to self. Daniel's note to self.
Go to the inner sanctum.
Don't get lost in the mansion.
Don't get lost.
Don't get lost. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell
Tell you why, but know this. Fucking balls.
We're all that's left.
We're all that's left.
Take a look around you at the world you used to know.
Oh, this is a puzzle game. Maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, it's a puzzle. We just got to solve the puzzle.
By getting all the boxes and stacking them up so I can go up there.
Stack the boxes.
This is probably wrong. Oh
What a
wait,
crazy
have we gone this way?
circus show.
Yeah.
But maybe
From the madness, something beautiful will grow
in other words,
in a brave new world. We're just a handful of
boxes,
men.
man. We start all over again. Okay, this is working. Oh wait, now where's the hole? You've lost the hole in the roof, David.
Step 1.
This box is supposed to.
This is the foundation of my work.
Can Daniel even jump?
Yeah, I can jump.
Okay. If this was Minecraft, you could just like build some rocks.
Can I just hold it underneath myself and like jump up and then... that'd be a good
How much do
exploit.
you reckon the developers are like doing that in testing and then they're like, oh god, that's too easy. You can't let people do that.
I'm sure they're missing something, because that can't be the...
That can't be the end of the game. We can't have won already.
No, fuck off. that can't be the solution to
Look at
this
the way he
puzzle.
talks to me.
That can't be the solution to this puzzle. Can we pause it for a second?
I
Because
don't think Amnesia is like a sort of a physics puzzle game where you have to build obstacles to get out. Like in Half-Life 2, they were like, hey, look at our great ragdoll.
yeah, there was
And
this
there's a
one,
couple of really obvious pivotal points in the game
one
where
puzzle
you
where you
have
have
to
to
build a
put
seesaw.
you have to put fucking cinder blocks on one end of it.
Like Gordon Freeman couldn't just fucking climb up and he had to build a he had to find a fulcrum.
I was about to do an impersonation of Gordon Freeman, but he doesn't talk.
Yeah, he doesn't say much, does he?
No, he didn't say anything.
Whenever I think of Half-Life, I just hear the lab-coated guys going, Freeman!
I used to remember the speech from the start of the
Oh, dude,
Half-Life 2.
Oh, you mean the G-Man?
Yeah. That was a good speech.
I don't really remember much of that game. I remember the first, like, couple of levels. I think I remember a bit of Alex.
I'm sure you do.
And, that's because I hadn't met Zoe yet.
Yeah, Zoe's mate.
I hadn't met her yet. Has anybody written Zoe and Alex porn?
Probably.
Just throwing it out. Anyway, yeah. And I remember her saying, we don't go to Zombie Town anymore. And then I remember kind of getting bored in Zombie Town.
It's a bit boring.
Well, it was boring because I just got lost and I kept dying.
Okay, I'm going to pause it for a second and we're going to find out where to actually go. Because while running around like this is fun, I can't actually find where to
Ravenholm.
go. What?
Ravenholm.
That's the server I play on WoW.
Dude, we're not actually going to, like, look up a walkthrough, are we?
Yeah.
David, there's no point.
Why?
Because we don't even...
Okay, I feel like an idiot because there's a lever on the wall and I just didn't see it. Which bodes well for the rest of the walkthrough.
Walkthrough. This is not
Wow,
a
did you
walkthrough.
hear my fingers?
I'll say it. This isn't a walkthrough.
It's not a walkthrough, it's a playthrough.
Because people have been, like, getting on my case lately saying, you just look at the tutorial. You don't know what you're doing.
Well, for a game that you don't actually know how to play,
But when I actually don't mind those comments because they're dead on. They're absolutely correct. I don't know how to play these games, right? But what video gave people the impression that I knew what I was doing in the first place? To be I mean, I'm assuming they've seen our other game walkthroughs, right? Whoa! I hope I've never given the impression that this is a good walkthrough channel because.
well, I think the problem is when you go on games like that racing one,
Yeah.
whatever one that was, so like where you go,
Oh
and
yeah.
you don't actually know how to play the game at all.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. We know how to play this game because it's just normal, WSD.
Oh okay. But I was just having a bit of fun with that game.
Yeah, but
I mean, if they want to look up a
people don't like fun. People don't want fun.
Ah!
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking.
Whoa.
Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
Kazaa, you defied me for the last
Is it
time.
connected to the...
The Nebo?
What did you call it?
The thigh bone.
My most
Oh,
precious gem.
demon come!
And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact,
Don't go
it
out!
lies
Put it
beneath
back!
the very
You're
stone.
reading from the Bible black! Down.
God, bright. It's just gonna be flashes of our faces going.
Oh yeah, every now and then we might show up. Oh, we're back! I wonder if I can brighten it up afterwards.
Can I
Get
go
like a
through that?
super noisy, fucked up versions of our faces.
Yeah. You could do that.